So a little look now at this technique called open harmony. When you go to the concerts and you hear the professional players, I would envisage that you've heard this an awful lot of times without probably realising how the effect is achieved. It's a very sort of popular technique amongst theatre organ players, and was really down to a guy called Jesse Crawford, who really sort of came up and really brought this technique to the fore, really. Now, it is a difficult technique to master, so we are going to keep this so simple in the first bit, and even this will take a lot of work. So, but don't let that put you off, because it's a lovely thing to try and achieve. If we take a C chord, we can go up the C chord, the keyboard rather, in different inversions of a C chord. All I'm doing to go up the different inversions is start with one inversion, and basically you just take the bottom note and you flip it to the top, and that gives you the next inversion. I'll take the E off there and put it to the top. So that's the first thing to do, is to practice just going up the C chord in the different inversions like that. I mean, even that at the end of a piece, if we took the end of Moon River, that will work if you just run up the different inversions of the C. But open harmony really comes into its own for things like this. What is open harmony? Well, let me tell you, what you've just played, if you've practiced the inversions, will be closed harmony. Open harmony literally does what it says. It opens the harmony up. And what we do is, if we take that first inversion of the C, we take the middle note out and we play it an octave lower. And that is open harmony. So rather than that, which is the closed harmony, listen for the deeper note. Now, what you've got to do is follow that rule all the way through the inversions, and this will take some doing to start with. So that was our first inversion. So we took the C out and we play the C there. Let's look at our next inversion, which was C, E and G. We take the E out this time and play that an octave lower. Now, as daft as this sounds, the first thing you need to do is just practice those two inversions. It's a lovely sound, and if we carry on, you will notice once you've done the first three, it then starts to repeat itself. So the first three inversions, then exactly the same, but obviously you keep working up the keyboard. And that makes a lovely little ending, particularly if, now I'm probably asking a lot here, if you can slur from one note to the other with the left hand like this, you roll across the notes. Now, it doesn't matter how slowly you do it to start with. The important thing is to get it accurate. You can always speed something up. Never be afraid to do something very, very slowly, almost like this. Once you've got it and you're getting used to the technique, then slowly but surely each day you can speed that up just a little bit, so you end up with this. Sorry, got it wrong straight away. There we go. Now in this first DVD, that's all I'm going to show you, just that C chord, because it would just make a nice little ending if you are playing something. If we took the Moon River that we were just doing there, we can just run up that chord as an ending there. This is probably the most difficult of the techniques that we're showing you on this first DVD. Please don't give up with it before you've even tried it. You notice there I got it wrong. That was only to prove it's live, of course, but it's not an easy technique. I'm not going to suggest for any minute that it's something that's very simple to sit down and do. But I tell you now, my feeling of achievement when I did sort of crack this little technique was quite incredible. And if you feel half like I did, then it's well worth having a go at. And if you only ever use it for a nice little ending like that, just to run up a chord, that would be wonderful. As the DVD lessons progress, we will show you on different chords how to do it. And I suppose for the really adventurous of you, you know, you may have a go at incorporating it within a piece of music as well. But that's to come later. But to start with, just practice your open harmony and get an understanding of what open harmony is, and just practice running up that C chord. We'll carry on with the next section in just a couple of seconds.